Hi, I'm Amy. I am a Lamaze trained childbirth educator and DONA trained doula. I'm originally from the Midwest, but moved to DC in 2004, so I call myself a Washingtonian at this point. What started my journey to birth work was back in 2013 when I was pregnant with my first child. I'd had a few friends who'd had doulas, but it just wasn't very popular yet. And so I asked my provider. She gave me the name of one person. I didn't pursue it. So I didn't have a doula with my first birth. And while I had a healthy pregnancy, I got to the end of my pregnancy and had a medical reason to be induced. And that's where I really felt like the process was taken out of my hands. I'd taken a childbirth education class, but completely forgot, what questions to ask. And an induction's a medical process with lots of medications, lots of decisions to be made. And I felt like things were happening to my body and that I was not really an informed, active decision maker in what was happening. So I was healthy, my son was healthy, but I left that experience really unsatisfied. And so, fast forward a few years later, I was pregnant with my second child, and a number of friends, family members had doulas. It was becoming much more popular. And so, I really wanted that to be part of my second experience. So I had a doula with my second childbirth. I was actually a client of DC Birth Doulas. And I felt the experience was just so different. I had this team of doulas behind me. I could call them, I could text them, I could ask them questions. They were there with me throughout the whole process to make sure that I knew what questions to ask, that this was my baby, this was my body, and I could be that active decision maker. So that process just felt way different. I felt way more supported. Fast forward a year after my second child was born, I'd been working as a communications consultant for a while. And while I enjoyed that work, I was feeling like I needed a big life change. And there was something that was keeping me in the birth world. So I called Sarah, who is the owner of DC Birth Doulas and happened to be my doula, and I started a conversation about what it's like to be a doula, and that really started my journey. I did my training, and I was hired by DC Birth Doulas and have been with the company ever since. What I really love bringing to my role as a doula is to make sure that the families I support feel supported in every way. So, emotionally, informationally, and that they know the questions to ask, that they leave that birth feeling really positive about, birth's unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen, but making sure that you feel comfortable and informed every step along the way. And so you leave starting parenthood in this place of confidence. And so I really look forward to supporting many of you.